Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I thought I'd do a little review on Conquest issue number 12, priced at $7.99. So yeah, this issue is for the foul blightspawn, as you can see here. It's going to give you all the war gear for this miniature, and also a detailed build and paint guide. So first of all, let's look at the sprue. So obviously it's in different parts, which is pretty cool. I have noticed as well that this plastic seems a lot more like the normal Games Workshop plastic, but when you get the Primaris blue plastic, it's a little bit flimsier, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, he's got that nice, like this tank thing goes on the back, like a crack in it there, so that's pretty cool. And there's like the weapon there, some ooze or something just pouring out. I don't really understand why like they have a separate leg, you know, because you can't position the leg different, you know, so that's a bit pointless in my opinion. Let's have a look at the body there. Got his fat belly again. It's just a really cool model, like a little servo arm kind of thing. I'm assuming that is. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty cool. I'm just interested really in the Death Guard side of Conquest really. So yeah. Oh yeah, you also get this ruler, which is pretty cool if you're playing. Comes on that is a 40mm base, I assume. Yeah, it's not 32, so 40mm base, happy days. So, let's get into it. So this page here, we get a nice little, a detailed picture of the foul blightspawn himself, which looks very, very cool. Very, very cool. Gives you a little description there. At the top here gives you like an alternative colour scheme. Well, it does in this picture anyway. This one I think is just like the normal Death Guard colour scheme, which is what I'm going for. Maybe a slight variant on it. Mine's a little bit darker. Yeah, and it gives this all some nice just loads of descriptive content really, if you know what I mean, like about a blightspawn. Up here we have blight grenades. Now these are pretty cool in game if you ask me. Two different types. This one looks a bit more menacing because who doesn't like having skulls chucked at them. Biologist putrefius, don't know what that is. I'm assuming just like another grenade. Let's turn the page. There we go. So here we go. Colours of contagion. So we have the Favoured Sons and we have the Rotworm Brotherhood, which is kind of like a white colour. Looks pretty cool. And then at the bottom here, Rebel Warbands. So it gives you like different ideas what you can do for your Death Guard. Death's Head at the top here. So again, I think that's like a grenade where he chucks it at you and head explodes, which is all cool. Again, some nice artwork. I like the fact that they're showing different colour schemes for Death Guard, not just the standard green, even though I'm just doing the standard green. All these look pretty cool. I do like the dark, like the black Death Guard, that looks pretty cool. Yes, there's that. Icons of Nurgle we've got here. So I believe that's Lord of Contagion. That is a possessed Nurgle, that'd be pretty cool. Cultist, Blight Drone, and whatever this thing is, I'm not too sure. I do forget the names of stuff. So yeah, here we are. icons of Nurgle basically. So the tri-skull icon, that's a pretty cool one. Legion symbol, tri-lobe icons. That for me is the more recognisable symbol for Death Guard, in my opinion. Also the fly effect, the fly symbol, that's pretty cool as well. So here it gives just a picture of the sprue, basically. Tells you how to put it together, how to build. This one will be a bit more complicated, even though it isn't, but a bit more complicated than the rest, I think, just because there's so many parts. And there'll be parts that have to go on first and stuff like that. 2 seconds, guys. How to build it, yep, so there you go. How to paint it, so I'm assuming this is just with the paints that you've already got. The one thing I do think is a bit strange is they've only give you a Death Guard green and a gold and a black up to now for Death Guard, so it's going to be quite slow going. So if you are just starting out, I do suggest you go buy some paints from Games Workshop or any independent stockists. Because yeah, in my opinion, you're going to feel like you're getting left behind a bit. But yeah, it's still a good starting place just to get these colours on. Also, I've noticed is they don't undercoat these models now. I'm not sure if they are designed so you can just literally put the paint on them, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'd get a spray. If not a Games Workshop spray, just a cheap spray. I use Autotech black matte spray from Boyd. It's only £4 and it's amazing. Yeah. So here, Retributor armour, showing you putting all the trim on, putting the lead belcher on. Agrax Earth shading it up. But again, they just do a pin wash. Nah, for me, that's just definitely not for Death Guard. You want like a grimy, horrible look, so just slap it on. And if you want to neaten it up, just go back over with your Death Guard green. But yeah, in my opinion, you want a dirty looking Death Guard. That's what it's supposed to look like when it's finished, which is pretty cool. Again, they've got like the little Nurgling on the bottom. They're always cool, them. I'd like to have a little 10-man squad of them. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think Peninsula Painting, he said about they use Bugman's Glow to paint it. Yeah, it's a pretty cool idea. Just put like a nice little purple droopy violet wash over that and then highlight it back up. That'll look pretty cool. Just look like it's a big walk and bruise. And then here we've got a scenario battle, basically with a foul blightspawn facing off against some of the Imperial's finest, some intercessors, some reavers, and the ultramarine character. It's pretty good. Again, gives you some stats for the foul blightspawn, Calcius, reavers, and the intercessors. I do like the fact that they're putting all this in here as well, because buying codexes and stuff can get a bit pricey. But you know, if you're investing into the hobby, I suggest you go and buy the codex that you want. I also suggest that you go buy Dark Imperium box set. It's well worth it. And again, it's got the both Death Guard and Space Marine side in it, so it's pretty cool. Just more about the battle, and then some facts about that model, some facts about them, and then just basically telling you to subscribe to Warhammer Conquest. I have been thinking about doing it, but then again, I don't want the Space Marine side. I just want the Death Guard side, so I might just buy it from mass where I work anyway. I get discount, and then I can pick and choose. So your next conquests are scenery. So issue 13, you're getting some scenery, in issue 14 you're getting a dry brush and some Mechanica standard grey. Now they seem to say dry brush McCrag blue with Mechanica standard grey. Yeah, I can see why. It's a nice change from, you know, Calgor blue or something like that. But yeah, so there you go. So there you go, guys. That's my very first review of a Conquest magazine. I hope that was a little bit insightful for you. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Ta-ra.